Wow, Larry says they really liked a couple Nyctos when they tried this deck. Well, looks like I blew it. Have you factored in that I'm just really unlucky though? And Nyctos not a very good card for unlucky people. I'm just gonna get rid of Force and hope they don't kill my elf. And that if they do, I'll just draw another one or another land. Is it mirror match or are they playing ramp? Well, either way, I'm happy I won the die roll. Hey, Spick. Testing has gone well. I like blue-white control. I like Nev. I'm excited to try some of the new cards as well. Assuming I'm just supposed to attack them. Usually want to kill planeswalkers, but probably not in that case. Have you ever considered building the turn 5 infinite turn deck? I don't know if it's viable in Pioneer though. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh wow, we lost. We lost chat. Alright. Alright. Oh, I was gonna say maybe I'll get lucky and hit Serac. Nice. Very nice, very, very unlucky, as I said. They said nice in chat. So this is why I need Reclamation Storm. Or Reclamation Sage. Reclamation Storm. Alright, so I basically have to kill them as fast as possible. Does Damping Sphere stop them? The fight cards seems like they should be good. That's a great hinge. I can trim. I don't exactly know. I mean, I know what does their combo do? They play Lovestruck Beast and then they hit Omniscience. What's that card called already? $10 no, that's the enchantment. Enter the infinite. Thank you. Alright. You'll 12 mana, draw your equal, then put a card. So they need to play the Storm and then they need a non-tap because they need to like play Lovestruck Beast. Oh no, they can do it and then they just draw. Because you put back the, yeah, Borboremos. So they kind of need to untap. So Vivian Reed might be okay just as a disenchant. Because they're not super likely to be able to do the whole thing in one turn. And I think I want the fight cards. Just to kill their elves and their cheap creatures. Oh, they usually have Walking Ballista for 0. Alright. They still have to cast spells, right? I'm not going to bring in Damping Sphere. It's going to slow me down just as much as it's going to slow them down. Free Clip Wings, Soul Flare. Maybe I'll bring it in against Nev. I'm not sure. Maybe bring in 1 or 2 against Nev, 2 maybe. Maybe bring it against Spirits. It's probably not worth it though. Probably just rather play Giant Monsters. Alright, Sion seems fine. It's pretty fast. Seems like a bad matchup. I don't really do much about the combo and they have a bunch of dudes to not die. Should I play Ronas or Elf? I think Ronas probably highest upside. I don't know if Yorvo is any good. It should maybe not even be in the deck at all. Most lists play 21 lands. I think Etienne was playing 22 lands this morning when he was testing the deck. I think he was only playing 1 Yorvo. Alright, that's kind of okay. I mean, there's still a 2-card combo. It's not like they're going to have it 100% of the time. Yeah, it looks like they just decided to do that. Maybe I just play Yorvo Alb. I want to place attack Serac into a Lovestruck Beast. Play Serac and attack with everyone. And they take a lot of damage if they had Nykthos. Yeah, it'd be pretty good, I agree. 4 counters, and we're gonna put I'm just gonna attack them with Ronas this turn. Not super convinced. Just grow my Yorvo. What about 1 or 2 Resilient Kenra? Card's okay. I think those can be okay if it's your second land, as long as you have Burning Tree. Alright, that doesn't do too much. Cards doing work for them. Exert and Cura, that's very nice. Sick combo. I'm just gonna keep my Burning Trees back, right? I send Ronas at Cura. I think it's worth it. Maybe I should have attacked them with everything. Might have been better. So if I attack them with everything and they eat my 2/2/2 and chomp, they go down to 1. I lose 2 dudes, they lose their 2/2. Kind of close. Hey, little kitten. Little kitten says, sup broskies. What about the siskies? Any expert in slow cooking in chat, by the way? I need some advice. Because I'm slow cooking something, but I'm not sure it's going to be cooked on time. But I have some pretty specific questions. I'm not sure anyone can really help me or really has any answers. Where's my 2 says I slow cook all the time. So, I'm cooking about 1.3 kilos, which is 2.5 pounds maybe. And it's, I seared it like a couple minutes on each side. And I dumped some barbecue sauce on top. It's not completely covered. It's like has some on top and some at the bottom. But it's not like immersed. And basically I have 5 hours to cook it. And I want to know like... So I have a slow cooker, but I kind of like doing it in the oven. And right now I have it in the oven at just under 200 degrees Fahrenheit. 90 degrees Celsius. And yeah, I was wondering if, well, first of all, because like I was trying to read up, I've slow cooked before, but not like I didn't research it too much. Skip6 says in the oven with water and salt, but see, 120 degrees Celsius is over the temperature, like it's gonna boil, right? And you want it to like not boil, or else it's not really slow cooking. That's what I read. That's not a good sign. Chewy says I would cook it at least 225 Fahrenheit for the 5 hours. I think 190 Fahrenheit might not you get there in time. Yeah, I think I agree. Not gonna lie, barbecue sauce on that doesn't seem the best. It's like barbecue pork. It's not like it's barbecue sauce with some extra vinegar added. I think it's and onions and garlic. But can I attack? Oh, I can't even attack with Ronas. Oh, sick. How hot is my oven in Fahrenheit? So right now it's at 195, something like that. Yeah, I'm slow cooking in the oven. I have a slow cooker, but I don't know why I like using the oven better. I'm a snob.
Hey Gab, do you like things that are free? Yes? Well then check out our Twitter page. Because a giveaway for a free booster box worldwide ends tonight and only 100 people are entered. That's pretty good, Ev.
Such as... Yeah, that's right. If that's something you're interested in, we're still running a giveaway. Assuming they're just dead on board, I guess they could have another stomp. So Chomp. Alright, I'll just tag them with everything. They should die. Quinn Hunts, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, if you're interested in free stuff, EV's pretty good. Usually EV on these retweets is like literal pennies, and right now it's almost $1 for your retweets. So check out Midweek Metagame on Twitter if you want to win a free Throne of Eldraine box. But yeah, so let's see. So people are saying it's important to have water and or oil in the plate so it doesn't dry. Well, I have it in a pot, like, you know, one of these ceramic nice pots, and it's covered. So I don't think it's gonna dry. Cooking at least that 200 is usually a no-go for me at less than 200. Both smoking and roasting. You need 225 to probably break down the collagen and fat in the meat unless you're cooking a very long time. When I do 3 pounds of pork, I cook it 2 Fahrenheit and it's done in 5 hours. Oh. So see, Chewy said at least 225. So I'm doing less than 3 pounds. And I'm doing it on just under 200 Fahrenheit. And so maybe I should do a bit more than what I'm doing right now. Let's see. Quick math. Right now I'm doing 90 times 1.8 plus 32. Alright, so I should raise a few degrees. Yeah, exactly. I'm using a Dutch oven. Coder Chris says I use my Dutch oven over my slow cooker always. Rat Serena says there's no lid to keep in the moisture like a slow cooker. So yeah, it's covered. It's covered. I'm cooking it in a Dutch oven. But yeah, I guess if you're cooking it in whatever, in a dish, you need to have like water at the bottom kind of and stuff. Tybuck says get it up to 250, then blast it for a minute or two. A pressure cooker would do it on time. I don't know about pressure cooker. Alright, that's the link for anyone wondering. Not too complicated. Alright, turn 1, turn 2. I'm assuming I'm supposed to keep. I can't just small again as soon as I don't have elf and stuff. Hey, McQueen Sauce. McQueen Sauce says, just finished the last ever modern prelim was legal Oko. Wow, I'm sure you're actually crying. With open deck lists, who do you think it favors, control decks or their opponent, or is there no winner? I thought the theory is that it favors control because you're playing the reactive cards and you know what you're up against. Whereas if you're playing mono green, you're not gonna mulligan. You're just, if you have a good hand, you have a good hand. In London, in the modern PT in London, I didn't feel like it made that big of a difference, really. Am I supposed to block here? They can just bring it back right away for 2 mana. It's kind of a feel bad. I'll take it. So, I only played 5 rounds because I didn't make day 2, but control didn't do well. And I don't know, it should favor control. Might have something to do. Yeah, I usually do something that's pretty good. Like, we're doing barbecue. There's there's a little protest. I think it's the people striking. On est là. She doesn't sound sung on key though. Is there a reason to not play Yorvo first? Doubt it. Daddy Stick says, took down my local Pioneer tourney with your Niv Mizzet list with a few tweaks. Awesome. How many players was it? What would you change? Give me the breakdown. What were your few tweaks? I'm going to assume your tweets just made the deck worse, by the way. Sorry. I guess I play Lovestruck Beast because it can actually block. Is blue-white control now back in the game in Modern? Probably. I assume blue-white control would be pretty good. Sauce says it's pretty bad against Field of the Dead. Really? You have 4 Field of Urns, few 2/2s. Kevin says, so I did all the things to enter the giveaway, just wondering how you know that my Twitter account is the same as my Apple account that's subscribed to the podcast. I'm not too sure about the logistics. Either we're bluffing and we'll just pick one of the retweets, or we'll have to check by hand, I guess. Kind of try and, yeah. What we'll do is probably pick, I'd probably have Fatal Push. But I probably still have to block, right? Because we can just Fatal Push the 1/1. They might just be attacking because they get their dudes back. McQueen Sauce, speaking about open deck lists, says knowing how many basics people have is probably more important than knowing all the known threats. It's not about that, it's just knowing oh, that card. It's also about just knowing what you're up against when you keep your opening hand. Do the open deck lists have amount next to the cards or not? They have amounts for the main. What they did last time was, what they've been doing is you have the full deck list. This is maybe bad against. You have the full deck list for the main deck, and then for the sideboard cards, you just know which sideboard cards they're playing, but not the numbers. Updraft Elemental says, well, control didn't do well because it's a bad deck and everyone that wins with it only wins because they play well. That's a fair point. I'm guessing people typically play worst online against control than they'll do. The delta's probably bigger. The strikes are not as bad in France right now. I think transport has been more or less normal. My window open? Yeah, I opened the window when they were walking by just to hear them sing. I'm a bit behind on chat. Yeah, I know there's a Pioneer prelim, but you need at least 3 hours, and I don't have 3 hours. It's kind of like bad timing. Daddy Sticks, I'm sure it did. I did have Traverse and played more removal. Oh, you just didn't own them? Yeah. I mean, the version that's been crushing, not that I've been doing poorly, but the version everyone's playing doesn't have Traverse, which is kind of surprising. Like, no Traverse seems weird to me. Alright, pump that. Why didn't they attack, by the way? They could have attacked, right? They're at 12. That's +4, +4. 13. So if I attack with a 1-1 and they block the 1-1, I don't kill them. I should have attacked with a 1-1. They're gonna block the 4-2 anyways. I'm dumb. That's probably a bad attack. Tyler says, I 5-wood was green-white Field of the Dead yesterday and 2-wood blue-white twice. Felt not close. Maybe they weren't great though. Yeah, okay, maybe Field of the Dead's just going to be a problem. I agree Nykthos seems really good so far. Seems like you should play at least one. Alright, they're just blocking like that. Maybe I should just use Aspect now. I mean, I guess it's not like they're going to attack me with Rankle. They just die if they do that. Alright, I won't use it. That's a weird block by them. Why would you ever not block the 4-2? Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to turn up the oven if I need it. Put it up to 95. I'm a bit worried it's not going to be cooked though. Someone was saying to blast it at 250 and Is it better if I put it high first and low later, or low first and then high at the end? So right now we're at 203. And what would 250 be? Slow cooking some pork for some of you wondering. 120. Yeah. Low and then high at the end. All right, maybe I'll do it. I'll put it up to 250 Fahrenheit towards the end. What am I cooking? Barbecue pork. I seared it first before slow cooking, but I'm not an expert in slow cooking, so I'm not sure if that's what you're supposed to do. The end goal is to try and have pulled pork, yeah, to have it like full, you know, just eat it in sandwiches and stuff. Am I smoking it or is it slow in the oven? Slow in, it's in a Dutch oven, covered with like some barbecue sauce that I thought did put on top. You know, it kind of dripped to the bottom, but yeah, I'm not trying to have it like. What cut is it? It's I think it's the cut you're supposed to take. It's called échine de part. I think it's the butt. Yeah, it's the shoulder. Alright, how should I sideboard in this matchup? Assuming Shaper Sanctuary is good and Harvester is good. I don't think I want the fight cards because their creatures kind of suck. Who seems pretty good. Just quickly, I'd like 225 Fahrenheit until it's 203 internal temp. If it's a bust and bud, the fat should render enough at that point. Alright. I guess I'll do a bit higher than 225. So 107, okay. Hey Calvandale, I think you're thinking of like not Dutch oven. Oh, I know what you're thinking of. I think it's not, is it the Dutch oven too? Yeah, maybe it's the same name. Anyways, what should I cut in this matchup? Hard seems not the greatest. Maybe Galta because it's harder to cast and have Dark Banishings. Great Tension could be good in grindy games. I think Serac on the draw might be bad. Yoruba is kind of a dummy that just dies. The 3-mana dummies are probably not the greatest. Oh. Oh well, GG. Oh, Kenny, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, well, I guess I get to play with my main deck again. It's not a big deal. It's not like my sideboard cards are super amazing anyways. Like Shaper Sanctuary is probably fine, but... Do you cook all meals? Yeah, because Liz just has 2 hours of commute every day, so I'm in charge of cooking, grocery shopping, and cleaning up the kitchen. How does Mono Green seems? Pretty good so far. I don't know, whenever I play against Mono Green, people just get... I feel like maybe I've been running really good against Mono Green. I feel like people have been having a lot of clunky draws against me. Like the 4 elf 6/4s draw, or I don't know, some bad draws. She hooked me? No, not really. I'm happy with my side of the deal. Poor Holy Diva. No one has clunky draws against me. So unlucky, Holy Diva. Alright, I don't mind that, I think. I mean, it does hit hard, but... No justice. Justice for Holy Diva. How do I get that emoji? You just have it. Yellowhat hooked. It's one of the perks of subbing. It's actually the only perk to subbing. That's not true. I have a Discord channel now if you want to join. Kalitas. Kalitas. Can I just play Henge into Kalitas? Or Henge into Ronas? Kalitas. I could just aspect my Lovestruck Beast and play Ronas. Is that more damage? What if I attack with everyone? Alright, I'll just attack with everyone first. Kalitas is kind of scary. Alright. So I can just aspect that. This way my Great Henge costs 2. And I can cast Ronas. I think that was the right line. Escalita's just gonna take over. Aren't they just dead on board? And they could have Noxious Grasp. Sacrifice a dessert. I mean, can I beat a removal spell? Should I even use Aspect or should I just pump? Might as well just pump, right? Pump the 2/2. Alright, we win. We need a sideboard. Easy clap. Pump token? Why? It's less damage if they have a removal spell. Alright, I don't get a token if they kill it. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh well, playing Stumpy. Locking in Stumpy for the PT. I think we should have used the dessert on the Burning Tree. They play more ultimate prize than Grasp. Oh, that's a good point. I was thinking about just Fatal Push and Noxious Grasp. Play ultimate price? Yeah, it's good against mono red. Kaputski says, gotta update the record. I know when you're winning, right? I guess I keep, right? Gel, have fun, big fan. Maybe they'll concede to me if I ask them if they're a big fan. Prove it. Do you prefer Great Henge over the third and fourth Delta? I've not played that deck yet, so I just kind of copied lists. Just a filthy net decker, you know? Alright, so they could have Rabble Master, etc., etc. So I probably want that because it just blocks. Great Henge or Galta? It's a good question. Great Henge a bit easier to cast. You can just... I could cast it next turn, you know? And they're both legendaries. I think a 2/2 split makes sense. Alright, just play Serac, right? Punch in for a bunch of damage. Could be bad. Not great against Chandra and stuff. Maybe I was supposed to play Ronas first. Is Senior Stompy just the best deck in Pioneer? I thought it was not even tier 1. When people were asking me yesterday, I had it more in the like tier 2 zone. Yeah, I probably blew it this game. I probably got greedy playing Serac first. Just super ambitious, honestly. But they only play 2 Chandra mostly. It's 2 or 3, so I guess if they don't have Chandra, it's not that bad. Alright, they might just be cold to a Ronas here. I guess there's not much I can do. Oh, right, it's another creature. But I'm at 20. I'm going to take a lot of damage too. So that's first strike, and it just deals a bunch of first strike damage. I'm guessing I should finish Chandra off first. Let's see if they're willing to just chomp, save their Chandra one turn. Are there any good aggressive Eldrazi decks, or does green just outstomp you everything? I don't think I've seen a good Eldrazi deck. I've seen a white-black. I've played against a white-black Displacer, Thought Not Seer deck. I'm not sure about blocking with Scary Zev. First Strike was kind of good for them. I can just kind of... I guess I have to pump first. Yeah. Kind of got hooked there. Was I really supposed not to play Great Henge against the mono red deck? Alright. I would have lost both Burning Trees anyways. Looks like I'm gonna die. So how would Galta would have been last turn? I would have been able to cast a Galta and attack was Rona, so Galta would have been much better. Like much, much better. They're at 14. I'm at 11. I'm just dead. Oh no. Might not be dead if they chum block. Alright, this has first strike. Oh no, I need them to mess up basically. I need them to mess up big time. Alright. Sandy Dog's list from the challenge has cut the Torbrands. Harry said the Torbrands were amazing for him, and it's obviously a super high variance card. Hey Adam, you solved Pioneer? Alright, don't post it in chat. Whenever a creature you control... So that card seems completely nuts against red. Harvester seems fine. Then maybe Vivian Reed, maybe the Ooze and the Fight cards. And maybe one Clipwings. The red matchup is tough, right? I need 2 sideboard cards or else I'm going to lose with my main deck cards. Serac seems kind of awful. I'm not going to do Clipwings on the play. What's bad chat? Should I board out all the Seracs? Oh, I muted myself. "21 lands, my elves are gonna die. So maybe I won't do Vivian Reed. Should I board in... Maybe Ronas? It's like hard to activate and it's not even good against Soulscar Mage. Oh, Aspect is nice with Galta sometimes. I'll just board out all the Seracs and I'll do one Aspect. What did I say about the deck? Oh. I want to play Teferi in the Heliod deck. I'm going to play a blue-white version, I guess. Or maybe Collected Company. Blue-white, white-green band. You're not playing Daxos? You're just playing Scrap Trawler, Teshar, Mox, Mimic. So you name Construct and it pumps Ballista, it pumps Hangerback. Did it pump the tokens too? No. Alright, this hand's pretty good. So turn 1 Sanctuary, turn 2 Lost Shark Beast. Just get rid of Sir. Yeah, that was more like it when I was playing against the green decks. That's definitely more like it. Lots of mulligans, lots of flood and screw. Alright, to land next turn I might still be in okay shape. Oh, why did I play that first? Forgot I had hearts. Oh my god. Oh, it's fine. I'm just not gonna attack. Alright, I didn't get punished. Should I start attacking? Just gonna unplug the chain dad. They want to use their turn using a burn spell. Get to draw a card too. It's fine. Alright, I'll play Lovestruck Beast or Harvester. Probably Harvester, right? 2 mana. Never a good sign. Exerting, really. Who are they targeting? This guy? They have 2 cards left and they used the mana, so they probably have a shock. I'm just gonna chomp. I'm gonna gain free. I'm gonna go down to 7. Kind of have to attack that Chandra a bit. Double block the Karizev. Is that the next level? Take 8, take 9, gain free. Go to 4. Yeah, that sounds kind of gas actually. It's probably a good block. That is a good draw too. I guess I'd Lovestruck Beast. Finish the Chandra off. Have I tried Gitrog Black Green? Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was one of the worst decks I've tried. But I only played 7 matches with it, so maybe I got really unlucky. Just looked like that kind of deck that's gonna be bad because it has like tons of lands, some cards that do nothing. Maybe it was the new 2/4. Maybe having... Oh, I'm just dead? That sucks. Alright, I mean, it's tough matchup. I needed to just draw better. Tough matchup, needed to draw better. Shaper Sanctuary seems like it might just be the best card in this matchup. What are the other same list as Reed? Pretty close. I made some few changes. When is the PT? It's at the end of the month. Is red just the nuts? Red is really bad against Niv and not that great against blue-white, and probably can't win against Soulflayer. Because the 5/5 against the aggro decks is kind of rough, the Sword Tooth. And like sometimes it helps you fix the mana. And you can play more Nissa if you play the 2/4 maybe. You can play 2 or 3 Nissas. 2/4 actually blocks against the black decks. The 2/4 dies to Chandra and Glorybringer, but your entire deck dies to Chandra and Glorybringer, so... Stratos, Legion, and Pioneer? No. Sulfur and Niv seem great. Yeah, I agree. The PT was tomorrow, I'd just play Niv, pretty sure, but we'll see. I think the new cards might... Heliod sounds like it should be busted. The cost is so low. We'll see. Maybe you play Lovestruck Beast. Maybe they have like cut ribbons or... Go play Steel Leaf Champion and learn the hard way. I get an extra token of value, I guess, by playing that way. I don't understand. I literally just said I would play Niv if the PT was tomorrow, and you're asking me if Niv is a meme or not. Are you even listening? I didn't even realize it was Holy Diva. You literally asked the question like 20 times yesterday too, I'm pretty sure. Like, you've asked like 20 times if Niv was any good. Just don't play it. It's terrible. Alright, you don't believe me. Good. Play something else. I'm glad. Why is Niv better than Blue-White? Because... Might not be. Blue-White is good. This viewer is just like these pros. They're just sly. They just hide their secret tech. It's like all the whole stream is just one big misdirection. Just fake news and disinformation. He only play his bad decks on stream. Tries to trick the world. Just like these articles they write. You'd be surprised at how little people hold back. I'm just gonna play Steel Leaf Champ. She could have just some sweeper. I'm not even sure why I played the 1/1 there. That was... She's just gonna cast a Verdict, right? And I'm gonna lose. Oh, no, I'm not sure Holy Diva is about that Supreme Verdict life, though. It's not her style. I remember once Jerry T wrote an article about how Zombies was the best standard deck, then he won the next weekend with Blue-White Miracles, and people were so angry. Alright, thought I had to sneeze. I'd love to meet you in Brussels. Well, I'll be there. Just come up and say hi. I don't bite. How's Stompy against Blue-White? I was losing my personal record, but I think it's a decent matchup for Blue-White. Come on, Elf. Alright, acceptable.
Hello, Mr. Yellow Hat. Have you ever sleeved up a mono green deck for a PT?
Multiple times. I'm not sure it's the mono green you're thinking of, but I almost won a PT with mono green. Tooth and Nail, hello? Anyone? And I played mono green in Day 3 of Worlds in San Francisco. I think it was Block Constructed. It was like an anti-artifact mono green deck. And how many times have I played mono green at the PT? That's the two I can remember. Not sure if there was another time. And of course, Xeroxer, thanks for the resub. Appreciate it. Yeah, I really blew it playing that 1-1. Probably gonna lose now. Yes, never scared B. You don't have to rub it in. Never scared B's little meanie. What was the kill? It was, that was no kill. In some matchups, you would get Platinum Angel and Leonine Abunas. And I don't think I had it at the PT, but you could play Triskelion and the Black Creature. Maybe the Black Creature got printed later. Leonine Abuna, what now? I don't know, man. Chase and Nail Nassif. You're just tutor like Dark-Sealed Colossus, I guess. Either Dark-Sealed Colossus or Duplicant. You had Platinum Angel. That good old cat. Artifacts you control can't be the target of spells or abilities you're open and control. So if you were playing against a deck with removal, they needed to have like, you know, kill both. So it's made it harder. How is it possible to win against Molder Slug? The Molder Slug deck was really bad. I actually started that PT 02, either 01 or 02, and I got paired against red green like 5 times in a row or something. Something absurd, and I just beat. You just got Duplicant. It didn't matter. Like they were like way too slow. They're just like a slow mid-range deck. I actually thought I was gonna win the PT. I thought I had a good matchup in the finals, but my draw were not that great. I just beat up on Kuroda was playing mono red mid range, but maybe his version was a bit better against fun. All right, what should I do here? Definitely play Serac. Play 1-1. Does it make a difference? Should I just hold a 1-1 again? Oh, I'm just slow rolling her. I'm just sorry, Holy Diva. I'm just all brain dead. Yeah. I was having trouble there. Alright, so she's playing crazy legendary deck. The removal's probably okay. Sanctuary seems good. Ceratops might be good. I mean, she might have Hurricane Intervention seems decent. Go trim some of that stuff against the removal deck. Serac's really good. Maybe I shouldn't trim Serac. Scavenging here seems nice against Rona's usually pretty good against control too. This is probably Diva's list. Oh, she has Urza's Ruinous Blast. Jeez. Fibblethip? Oh my god, I love it. Alright, I should definitely keep all my legends in if she has Ruinous Blast. I gambled. And I'm gonna lose? How am I supposed to beat Fibblethip? Her deck's just unreal. It's just a thing of beauty. She has the Hope to Fairy Lock. Not very good against the old creature deck, but still. Looks like she's updated the list. Some Witching Wells. Yeah, I mean, deck looks pretty powerful. She's playing a lot of good freaking cards. I don't like the Embercleave. 2 Embercleave seems super greedy. When is the Pioneer PT? It's at the end of the month. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Last weekend of January. It's in Brussels. Well, it's the regional PT. The Arena pre-release event is tomorrow. Starts at 5 p.m. my time, so in 24 hours. And if you have deck lists you want me to try, I'll try to play everyone's deck for at least one game, one best of one. Just have it ready in Arena, you know, a link where I can just export the Arena deck. And I'm sure a lot of the other streamers are going to be doing the same thing, so you can just hop from streamers to streamer and get them to play your deck for one game, see how your deck plays out. This is the deck I started with for the Heliod Tishar deck. Which deck? The Holy Diva deck? We could start working on decks after this league. Did you see a mono-white flyer decks went 10-0 for the Arena Standard MCQ? I did not. Do you have a list? Do you have a tweet? Sounds kind of cool. Alright. Just Serac can attack. I guess. Not super exciting, but he is formidable. It's like the song. Probably driving Holy Eva crazy. John Sacrifice, Jeskai Fires, Marty Sacrifice, Teamer Adventure, Band Adventure, John Sacrifice, Band Ram, Jeskai Fires, Mono White Aggro. Yeah, it's like pretty stock white Weenialist, right? I played that deck a tiny bit before the Mythic Championship. I played a few matches with it and against it. It was kind of okay. I was playing 4 cast. Like, the stock list was playing 4 cast. Like, Li Shitian played mono white in one of this. It was like 4 castles and 4 of the Artifact Crusades, but 2 Rally the Wings was so many creatures that don't have flyer. It's kind of crazy, but Rally the Wings, pretty powerful card. Simic Flash. Ooh, the Legend, Clyde the Glide Drexler. I wonder if Clyde the Glide, he's a Magic Online Drider. I wonder what's his real name or if he's ever played an actual PT. Is that again the kid from Toronto who qualified again? That's sick. It's the same kid, right? Wow. Speaking of WoW, Clyde the Glide is Eric something? Okay, I don't. Alright, so I'm gonna keep playing. I don't think I can win, but she could float out. Jaya's Immolation. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that card, really. X damage to up to 3 targets. Planeswalker seemed a bit clunky against her deck. I could see keeping in the Great Henge in this matchup. Because I think I can get it into play on turn 3 or turn 4 before she starts killing my stuff. I think... Same for Galta, maybe. I agree, it's going to be hard for her to flood out with switching well, but... Alright, I'm going to assume her deck can win the game from that point. Is that what happened? 20 players qualified? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 players. Also, Great Henge is legendary. Galta is legendary. Yorba is legendary. Board out Aspect. Shaper Sanctuary even that good? She played the Jaya. Like, she didn't actually play that many removal spells. Whenever a creature you control becomes a target or spell ability, does that mean I draw 3 cards when she interventions? It does, right? Each creature is becoming the target. I don't even know why she has Urza's Ruinous Blast against me. I have like literally all legends in my deck. I'll go at Burning Tree. Most qualified decks seem to be Jeskai Fires. I mean, it was also it's got to be the most played deck by far, right? Maybe not by far. I mean, it's what you expect. John Sacrifice, Jeskai Fires, Ragdos, and few one-ofs, and still think my Esper deck is good, but people didn't do well with it. A 1-4 combined. Amiel went 1-2 and Matt Costa went 0-2. Not the greatest hand. Not sure how ambitious I'm supposed to get. Seems fine. Hopefully I draw a land or a 2-drop next turn. That is not really what I asked for. What's my Esper deck? Standard? It was just Esper Pile. Narset and Teferi. And Sweepers and Thought Erasure. What you would expect. I have a busy schedule. I have to test for World. I have to test Standard and Pioneer and Draft. It's gonna be fun. It always sucks too, because it's like more time efficient for me to start with Draft and let other people do the work in Constructed and then play Constructed towards the end. But most people want to watch Constructed right away, so it kind of sucks for me as a streamer. Is World Standard only? They haven't announced yet, but we know it's going to be mostly on Arena or all on Arena, so I mean Standard is definitely one of the formats. Don't have to be a genius to figure that one out. I think they're announcing this week. What did I spoil? That was Standard at Worlds? Big spoil. Big brain spoil. Dude, that's insane. That's true. I didn't realize the avatar was Fight with Fire. Wow, lazy. They just used card arts for avatars instead of making OG avatars. Questing Beast or the Great Henge? So she can play Stupid Intervention next turn again? And I just lose it all? I don't think she has a great way to get rid of the Great Henge. What did she play? I play a 4 toughness creature and she has Stupid Intervention again. I'm just gonna lose. Alright, I'm just gonna play the Great Henge. The Tishar deck is sweet. I should test it for the PT. Yeah, I will. Tishar. I want to try Enchantress. I want to try. Man, there's so many Pioneer decks I want to try. I'm gonna have to be super efficient. I want to try Aristocrat decks, Enchantress decks, Collected Company, Spellcaller Teferi, combos. I don't know. There's a lot. The Wanderer. Oh, the Questing Beast is pretty good against that at least. Do I want to play Heart of Kiran or... Oh, does it? Does the Wanderer not die to Questing Beast? Wait, it does. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you and... Oh, other, obviously, or else, yeah. Kind of want to play Love Strike Beast because I get to draw a card. That seems good. Oh, I missed Two Life was a great hand. I forgot to tap it, yeah. Got him. Yeah. I don't think you can keep an Urza's Ruinous Blast against my deck. Maybe it's still good enough. My card's pretty expensive. I guess, yeah, I don't know. Alright, that was close. That was a bit scary. Sideboard card that actually does something, and then everything else. The Harvester's kind of gas too. Should I just have like 4 Harvester for the red matchup, or is that just too many? Is that just dumb? Holy Diva, never lucky, yeah. That's what it is, luck. If shocker, the Urza's Ruinous Blast deck against the old legendary deck didn't get there. I'm teasing, half teasing. Your deck looks pretty sweet though. Are they playing ramp? I'm not sure who's favored in this mass. I was gonna say massage. What the hell? Matchup? Match? Why would I? Just making up words. So they can get back Pilgrimage or Elf. Trying to figure out if I should play another Steel Leaf champion and an Elf, or a Surfarin and an Elf. Probably Steel Leaf champ first. Oh yeah, and it's two tokens. Oh no, it has to still have. Okay, whatever. Whenever another green creature put a +1, then if that creature, okay, what, 6/6. So it's gonna be good with Uro, Polochronos. Are you testing all the other decks just so you know the cards in them before you register blue-white? I mean, that's a good way of testing. The format was better with failure on Oko. It forced people to play some reactive cards. What do you mean? You don't think reactive cards, you don't think Fatal Push and Abrupt Decay is good against free mana 5/4s? You don't think removal is good against Glorybringer and Chandra? There's no way Felidar and Oko made the format better. Maybe, I guess. I know you hate the gameplay in Pioneer Sauce. I mean, I don't love it. I don't think it's the most exciting format ever, but I think this blue-white control is really not fun in Pioneer for some reason, and it's... The other decks I've mostly been having a fun time playing other decks, honestly. Alright, did I just completely get owned here? Is it over? Can I get through? They're at 16. This monogreen mirror doesn't look fun. It's fine. I don't mind it. And it's going to be over fast one way or the other. I mean, it's never super fun when you get nutted. They just have their, like, 10th percentile draw or something. Elf into Pilgrimage into Cavalier. Did anyone submit my Unmoored Ego to, like, top 5 plays? Maybe I should do it. Maybe if they miss like 2 turns in a row with Golos, I can win. Show you the clip. I'm sure someone can find it, or you can find it. It's pretty embarrassing. Oh, Ugin was one of the cards? Ugin, Worldbreaker, and Elf? That's what they revealed? I don't even know what's going on here, but I'm assuming I can just scoop them up, right? I'm gonna play something else today. I'm gonna play for another hour or so, and I'm almost done with that league. I could run it back, try and finish the league. Should go pretty fast. We could just build decks for, start building the decks. All right, monogreen ramp. Monogreen ramp. Clip wings, confrontation. Probably bring in the fight cards. Maybe Harvester because of Ugin. But it's so bad against a 5/6, so no. Yeah, Great Henge. Not sure how the Great Henge is against them. Doesn't seem like it should be good, but I think it's good against anyone who doesn't have removal. What's bad against someone that doesn't have removal? Yorvo seems pretty mediocre. And Questing Beast seems kind of bad, I guess. Play blue-white control? I'm not gonna do that. Not today. Thoughts on 5-color Niv? 2 thumbs up. Hunt the Hunter, yeah. Thought it was only for the mirror match. Forgot there was also this matchup. Might be worth it. Might be better than the stupid Planeswalker in that Damping Sphere. Uzi to Cavalier to stop the trigger. I don't think them putting back a card on top is going to be that big of a deal in this matchup.
Play UW.
Hi, you're trying to bribe me? Corrupted Mind. I really don't want to play. I played blue-white a ton. I don't think I'm going to learn much. I appreciate the bits, but I'll still have an hour, so if I start only... no good. Think I should mulligan? Elf into elf attack. So like 20% of the, no, 30% of the time I have pretty obscene draw. And then if I mulligan, I think I should mulligan. Is worth. I mean, obviously if I could go back, I'd probably keep the first hand, but I wanted a London Mulligan. This is a good matchup for the London Mulligan because the extra card doesn't matter much. It's more about curving out. How do I like the deck? Seems good. Blighted Woodland. Interesting. That card was never really good, and I love these kind of cards. I wonder if I've played that card in a tournament before. I might have. You know what? I think I'm just going to start building decks for when the cards are legal. They have it again. Just so rough. And I bricked. I think this is better than playing the beast. Alright, this game's not looking right. Hey Secunda, I'm testing for a regional player store in Brussels, PT Brussels. It's Pioneer and Theorist Draft. And I'm going to start testing standard for Worlds. Remember Urnamjin? Looks like they're casting